Okay, I have done everything I can with a couple videos where I went to Penny Rest, I went to Tumblr, which I've barely used, and I finally figured out how to use Reddit after uh, stepping away from it for a while and deleting the app because I got frustrated. But basically, it's like and that's cayenne pepper, by the way. I figured that maybe try the sneeze videos, and we'll see if uh-oh. Oh, oh, both just. It's cayenne pepper. Oh my god, it's burning. Whew. Whew. I don't know if it's gonna give me his. Oh, that one. Uh oh. Uh oh. Maybe I made a mistake there. Oh man. I did one time. I was doing a video short. It's actually on YouTube called JR Swoop, and I was talking to the director, and he gave me like I think 3 options. It was basically a throwback of this camera guy that kind of goes off the deep end, and they show like 3 decades of his rise and fall, and he's basically coked out in one thing in a bikini. The funny thing was, the 2 clinchers of them casting me were, I had a real good porn mustache, and they thought that was awesome, but they're like, well, you wear a Speedo. And it was probably about the same. I was a little heavy and not in the greatest shape. And I just told him, I think it was up as I was getting up to leave, I was like, sure, I'll put it on, but I'm not sure if you guys want to see it. There's a scene with me in a Speedo, and I come out. But they gave me these 3 options of basically what to use for cocaine because they wanted to show it on screen. And I was like, without even looking, I was like, dudes, you need to use powdered sugar. It's the only thing that I've found that basically doesn't kill the actor. You don't want to do it with anything. You don't want to do it prolonged, but it's the only thing that won't kill him. Like, this is probably going to fuck with my sinuses all day. It's just a little bit of cayenne. I dipped this in the powder and hit it. But that one nostril was like, whoo. Both are burning right now. But it doesn't look like I'm going to sneeze. Anyways, what happened was we go back out. They had it, and they wanted me to come out with it like on my mustache or whatever. And I'm not sure if I had it. But anyways, they somebody grabbed the wrong bag, and I'm in the truck, and I put it on a gun and snorted it, and it was fucking baking soda. And baking soda is a salt derivative. And it went right into my eye. I mean, it was like the sinus. My whole left eye was watering from the time I did that until the end of the shoot, and red. And my nostril, like the sinus cavity, was just burning. So I was going to do a sneeze, but it looked like it's going to happen. So you guys got to see me do a dab of red pepper, ground red cayenne pepper. That's it right there. Ground red. I don't know if the light's on it too much. Wow. Oh. There we go. I got one, but it's ground. I don't know why that's so white and bright, but it's cayenne pepper that I get from the health food place to mix into my master cleanses, which I do swear by. So that was one sneeze. I was going to see if I could do a couple more sneezes, but I'm not sure if it's going to go. Might just clear the sinuses out. It's like, woo! But it's funny because you can see it, and as soon as I hit it on camera, it was like you see me jerk, and that was the take that they kept. But it was rough. It was one of those things. I was actually kind of pissed because they didn't protect me. But stuff you go through with the acting world. I got a lot of stories. Maybe I'll tell one of those today. Because my friend Terry Joyce, who's doing this Truth Cat Radio, and I've known her since the first movie I worked on, which was Strange Days, where I got my SAG card. Worked like 3 weeks on the movie, and it was like the first eye opener to Hollywood, where they actually had. We were downtown doing night shoots, and from 6 p.m. This is way before downtown LA got revitalized. This was circa '94. So I got into town 2 weeks before the '94 earthquake, and then left in 2000 the first time. But what happened was we were doing night shoots downtown LA, and I think it was like at Broadway. It was in the jewelry district, but it was like Broadway around like maybe 5th or something like that. Maybe a little bit, maybe 7th. And we had 2 blocks blocked off from 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. They blocked it off. And the budget originally for Strange Days was $75 million, and they went over budget by by another 75. So total budget was $150 million. And my first reaction was like, how the fuck do you go over budget $75 million? But it kind of makes sense. So it's basically just your, you can't believe how much stuff they spend. Some of that they got back because they sold stuff back, like all the cop cars and all that. They basically had sheeting on, so they just sold them back. They're all Crown Royals, and the motorcycle cop stuff they sold back, same thing too. So they got some of that money back, but still, it's like, how do you go? I mean, your average layman thinking like double the budget in millions is like, what? But I can kind of see it. It's just a lot of it's day shooting, and a lot of that stuff is really just film's burning. And that was before the big telecine move and digital formats and stuff. So anyways, that's me sneezing. Doesn't look like I'm going to get another one out of it. Maybe I'll do another. Try to put some more in there. Whoa. 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 Oh, I think that's going to do it. I don't know why you got... I don't know why... I don't know why you guys like to see people sneeze. But it's probably in the same vein as the Pimple Popper, Dr. Pimple Popper thing where... Woo! That one. Okay, another one's coming. Ooh, that one it paid her. That blew some snot. Oh my lord. The right nostril's burning this time. Oh, I think some more are coming. That's some crazy time there. Whew. I'm sweating a little bit too, but it's hot. I got the fan on. So I also got some more ideas for stuff to do, and I'm thinking because I don't know if showing like the Tinder dating scene, like all the dating apps. I don't know, but I've talked to a bunch of girls, and a lot of the girls that I see, when you do a like or dislike, it's like just odd. Dating in LA is probably harder than dating any other place that I've been, and you wouldn't think that because of the level. It's probably got per capita some of the best looking girls, but they're damaged goods for one, because a lot of them are strippers, and not all of them. This is a generalization, but a big portion of girls that come out to act, and a lot of those girls turn to stripping to make money and stuff. It's one of the few places I've ever seen where a hot girl will go in and basically take her top off for a producer, and then when she's coming out through the casting thing, we'll have like a big coat on, and if you look at her too long, you get daggers thrown at you visually. You know, and you can't even see anything. But the fact is, just in there, she's basically completely exposed and invulnerable. But outside, it's just like, what are you looking at? You know, it's like, whoa, nothing. These aren't the droids you're looking for. You know, it's kind of like you're just looking away, going, nothing. I don't know. Oh, look. So, anyways, that's a little blurb of Hollywood, and I still got Cayenne in my nose. Whoa. Oh, there might be one more coming. Oh yeah, the sneezies. But I'm not sure if that's a good topic and stuff. I might just tell a Hollywood story, or I got a couple. One actually I have a topical idea, and it's kind of connected to the Tinder thing, but it's kind of a real touchy subject, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do controversial yet. I still need to build a base and a foundation before I start testing that base and foundation. That's some serious Cayenne. Oh man, that's rough. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the rest of the night. So, anyways, I tapped over 11 minutes. No more sneeze coming on for right now. But anyways, that's some sneezes for y'all. So anyways, see if I can make some more.